Okay, so this is group.
Okay, so what really is the American culture, and how do we decide if this is our culture's renaissance?
Okay, well, I think for that, one person, or like, that's saying that one person would have to like be evaluating it. And like, I think that with all of this new technology, it's making it so there's like instant gratification for people. And it's like, if you want to find something out, you just Google it. It's making it super easy for people to find out information. And a lot of the information on the internet is put in by people like that may not be the most trustworthy sources. And like, there's a lot of false news on the internet. And it's just like, I don't know, if you want like real news, you should go figure it out for like what it is in real life. Otherwise, you're going to get like false news.
No, that's true. But if it's some news network like CNN or some like, actually CNN's
Yeah,
it's like some big news thing you can actually trust, then that's better instead of like driving thousands of miles somewhere to go discover some stupid thing.
I mean, like if I'm talking about local news, not like you just read online that it says, let's say, like the dam at the junction broke, and then you go and check it out and it's still there. Like,
I think internet kind of breaks kind of jobs, because you can just look up. Let's say you're fixing your car or whatever in your house. You can just look up on YouTube how to fix this, and it shows like you don't have to call somebody up and fix that or whatever, or bring your car to the shop or whatever. You can just look it up and buy the parts and fix it.
yeah.
Right, really sure. If you go to freaking Applebee's or Chili's, they already have something on the table you can order, and your waitress basically doesn't need to do anything.
Yeah.
Or you could cook the food out. So like, if you want macaroni, you can go to your house and you can have a craft macaroni, which is probably better. It's quite healthier.
I feel like the newer generation is making it so like it's for kids our age, like when they're trying to go out to find a job, like they're not really used to face and like how to talk to an older person that's like, I don't know, that's been in the workforce for a while. Like there's a lot of like people that don't really know how to communicate with like the old like bosses and how to find like connections to find work. And like there's actual college level classes about how to communicate with people better and like making eye contact and stuff.
Yeah, I think that the internet is lowering people's communication skills and like how younger people should talk to older people, like the actual manners of it.
I also think it's kind of like taking over jobs, because like say there's like bookstores that they've closed down due to like being able to read on Kindles and all like that type of stuff, and like movie stores too, like that sell DVDs. Like you don't really need those anymore because you have like Netflix and all the type of technology.
Megan, do you have anything to say?
Well, I just want to say that, like, I agree with, like, Carlos and Sarah that, like, we're, like, losing jobs for, like, people because you can just pretty much do everything, like, yourself now.
Yeah, I agree with Carlos. Like, it's making it easier, but at the same time as it's saving money for people, because they don't have to take their cars into the shop, they can just order the part and look up how to do it. But it's also causing people to spend more money because of like online shopping or doing this because they're lazy to go out and buy it themselves.
Yeah.
Also,
And,
go ahead.
like communication, like in math class, like, I would go ask the teacher for help, but then also I have this app that, like, can do your math for you, which is, like, easier, like, because you don't have to talk to people. And yeah.
I think, so, internet is good, like, for social media. Let's say in Facebook, there is a thing called, like, SOE connection, and you can look up, like, yard jobs, but I sometimes do. And there's, like, people that post, like, oh, can somebody come this weekend and do this for me? I'll pay you whatever.
My dad does that.
Oh, that's nice.
It was,
So,
except he helps.
so it makes it easier to find a job. You don't have to go knock on somebody's door and be like, do you have any jobs for me? That's how they used to do it.
Oh, also, like, on Facebook, there's, like, this, like, thing for Highway 17, and, like, people post, like, every minute, like, the commuters, like, they say if there's, like, something down on Highway 17,
Yeah.
like, there's a rain too, no one really helps you, or, like, everybody.
All right, Susan, that is time. So from the inner circle here, what's one thing that you did really well?
We all talked.
Everyone spoke, equity of voice. What's another thing you did well?
We didn't talk over each other.
Okay.
We stayed on topic very much.
What's one thing you would improve for next time?
I don't know, talking louder?
Okay, projecting your voice. More, okay. Well, let's hear it for this group.
I'd like to start. So, I understand that the internet will save data, as in like 200 years later or whatever, like time in the future, it will preserve it like an archive, and most of it will be untouched. So, I can see in that sense, but how is it, like, it can save culture in that way, but it can also kill it as in like it is changing culture, and it's like people can edit the different cultural like ways in the articles.
Yeah, one of the questions I had was, will streaming ever get outdated? Like, will streaming become the next, like, I don't know, cable subscription? Like, say, will Netflix be like a thing of the past in the future, or no?
Let's stay on is like how is the internet saving culture?
Well, one thing that I'd like to mention is on Reddit, which is a very popular place for internet culture. There's this they do a thing called Ask Me Anything, where anyone anywhere who does any profession can just submit, and anyone can ask them questions about their profession. And so people can just anywhere who, from different walks of life and different can just talk and change their perspectives and just talk to people and learn about the world. I think that's a really good thing.
the internet is rapidly changing along with computers because it's not actually very old. But look at how much, or just 10 years down the road, imagine how much it'll have changed.
Yeah, because like if you think about technology isn't a linear growth, it's an exponential one. Like, think about 15 years ago, the iPhone wasn't really a thing. The iPhone is about how old we are.
Yeah.
We live in a very interesting time because we're in kind of like the time where you have like the pre-internet where it's like everything was done via like paper or talking one-to-one, kind of the
Kind of like a rebirth into a new generation.
yeah, and then you have the more technological side of history, which will probably come probably 15, like 20, 30, 40 years down the road, where everything's technology and that'll hopefully be really nice. But we're in that kind of middle ground where like in our school, you have like some schools that are really tech, and then other schools that are really not tech, and we're actually a good example of one of the schools that kind of 50-50, where we have some tech, but some not tech, and then there's collide. It's more about the collision of the two cultures. Yeah, probably something that's going to make that possible is like a lot of people talk about VR, but VR isn't really the future. More the future is AR, which is augmented reality, where you'll just like have something put in your eyes or over your eyes, like a pair of glasses that makes you see stuff that isn't there. So you'd be writing on your desk, but there wouldn't actually be anything there.
And on Google Glasses.
Yeah, like that's the very prototype stage where you're like, I'm writing on my notebook, but there's nothing in front of me, so it's very easy to carry stuff.
So I have a question. How can we explain that we're in our cultural renaissance right now, but we're not losing the old culture in the past?
I think all of history will always be looked at because there's lessons to be learned from all of it. I mean, think about now, we currently still study deeply into Rome, which happened 2,000 years ago, because it's different and it's always good to learn about what was back then. So even 200 years from now, they'll still be looking back at this time and the times before it to just see like what made things happen.
Yeah, before the